Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode on this Dominus Nisi, and I'm with two gentlemen and great people who are working for the community. And the real reason why I have these two people is here because we have something special is coming for Wyndham. Yes, that's coming in a week time, and then we need to know more and more about it. So, without further ado, let me introduce two great people and introduce Hasan and Sunam, and then we'll see what are the different things that they are doing. So, can you please introduce yourself, who you are, what you're doing, and where you are from originally?
Thank you, Bishmi. My name is Hasan Naim. I born in Bangladesh, but I came to Melbourne in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
So which is almost 26 years now.
Yeah.
So you can say Melbourne is my home
Home,
ground. Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
So when I came in Melbourne in 1999, so I have seen like we don't have very strong cultural platform in Melbourne, particularly multicultural society.
Yeah.
So my background is science, but also I was involved in theater.
Mm.
So I started to have a community theater. So I was the founder of Renaissance Drama Society.
Wow, okay.
So still that group is alive. They are doing performances every year,
Yep.
but somehow I was not heavily involved with them at this moment. After a few years of doing the theater activities, then I thought, okay, I should focus on filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my friends, he was doing like filmmaking course. So I started do acting in his project,
Uh-huh.
and then he encouraged me to do go for the directorial, some sort of directorial course. So
Uh-huh.
I did certificate 3 course in filmmaking. Then I started to make film. My film went to even US Film Festival,
Uh-huh.
Melbourne Film Festival.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I was so busy with my family life and like some other social activities. Somehow then I diverted my career, you know because I actually am my background is pharmaceutical science, so I was working in Pfizer and also with some other big companies as a R&D scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought, okay, I started my own business.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm having the medical center. I'm the owner of the medical center. I have like company called Pharma Expert that are consultants. We are doing a lot of consultancy for pharmaceuticals
Mm-hmm.
companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was so busy with my life, profession, business, and everything. Then I thought, okay, why not? I should involve in myself in a politics to help to develop the communities. Then I joined Labour Party, so I'm the current vice president of Pankuk branch
Mm-hmm.
from Labour Party, and also then during the COVID, I thought, okay, we need to do something for the community. Then we formed a group. It's called Wyndham Volunteers Association
Mm-hmm.
to connect all the volunteers who lived in Wyndham and then help to the people, for buying the groceries for victims of COVID,
Yeah.
and also like is anybody need mask or anything. So even in that time there's a shortage of mask and everything. So because I have few pharmaceutical friends, so I always get some sort of advantage to get the stocks from them.
Mm-hmm.
So from our group we distributed throughout the communities
Yeah.
whoever needed. So we send like few numbers, helpline numbers, so if anybody need anything during the COVID, we are happy to
Happy
help
to.
them.
Yeah.
That's the way we started.
Uh-huh.
Then during the COVID time, so we started to, celebrate the Harmony Day.
Mm.
So it was lockdown time. Then we decided to make a film,
Oh, okay.
because my background is, filmmaking.
Filmmaking.
So then we choose a poem
Mm-hmm.
based on mom.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, mom is, we represent like Wyndham is our home.
Oh.
So this is our mom,
Mm-hmm.
where we're living. So then we translate in a different languages,
Languages. Yeah.
and then we pick the multicultural community
Mm.
to recite that poem with their costumes from
Uh-huh.
their languages.
Language. Yeah.
Like we pick like Hindi
Hindi.
background people, so they recite like 2 lines in
In Hindi.
Hindi. Bengali, they recite 2 lines in
Mm-hmm.
Bengali. So I think around 10 or 12 community groups.
Mm-hmm.
So we shoot the film with the blue skin effect. So
Mm-hmm.
we put their background, like this is belongs from this country, and this language is from this area.
Yeah.
and also they have their own costumes and everything. So that was very creative part. So that's the way we started this
The
Wyndham
Harmony
Volunteers
Day.
Association,
Yeah.
and we connected with Harmony. And then
Yeah.
everybody was appreciating this, and they encouraged us to continue this thing again and again. So when lockdown finished, then we thought, okay, now we need to go for the live
Love.
performances. So
Okay.
that's the way we came from
Okay.
2020
So it's
till
the fifth
2025.
year that
Yeah,
you're
this is the
doing.
fifth year.
I really would like to comment on your journey, like,
Yeah.
as a scientist to director,
Yeah,
actor, and coming into that volunteering
yeah.
area. That's great. So can we hear from you? Where are you from?
Yeah,
Which background you
my name
from?
is Sunam Pradhan, and
Yeah.
I'm from Nepal. I
Yeah.
came here in Australia in 1994 as a student,
Uh-huh.
and then after I've spent half of life in Melbourne.
Melbourne,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm the secretary of this Wyndham Volunteers Association, and apart from that, I'm a lecturer at at Victoria University. I
Oh,
teach IT programs
uh-huh.
at Footscray Park campus.
Oh, okay, that's
Mm.
great. So you are in real academic
Yeah,
world
yeah,
and then
yeah.
helping all the students.
Now,
Yeah.
I came across with Hasan Naim in around 2021. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, they're looking for someone to help in that. I'm
Yeah.
very passionate about this inclusivity and diversity
Yeah.
in the communities, and then
Yeah.
I joined the team as a secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah, since then.
That's really great. I know that I would say, like, putting your time for volunteering, you need a passion for it
Yeah.
because everybody got 24 hours, but you are putting your work, your family,
Yeah.
and then the time for volunteering is a great
Yeah.
way of connecting to the
And the
communities.
reason actually I involved in volunteering work, because that's my feelings, I thought like, okay, we took so many things from this country,
Yeah.
and now there's time to contribute to the
Yeah.
society. That's the reason actually I started to do the voluntary work. I started to do the, involved in community and
Yeah.
politics,
Yeah.
just to help to the society to
Yeah.
build a better life in Point Cook and Wyndham. So that is our
Yeah,
target.
exactly. And Point Cook is really a fast-growing area with lots of multicultural faces, and then you're doing many different things. So I'm coming back to our Harmony Day activity, and I'm so, privileged, honored to become the MC of that program along with the Diba. That's happening on, 12th of April, and that's why I'm bringing them the strong pillars of Harmony Day and many other volunteers working hard to find out this great outcome for our community. So I just want to check with them what are the activities happening. I know it started from COVID through like an online recording, but what is happening? So can you reflect on your last Harmony Day and how did you feel about it? How many people were there, and then what type of activities that you did?
We missed Sunam because
Yeah, I was
Sunam was
overseas.
in overseas during the
Yeah.
Harmony Day celebration.
Uh-huh.
But it was really a good experience for us, and also we got so many good feedback from audience.
Mm-hmm.
uh, because that was the first time we been in Point Cook Pop-up Park.
Yeah.
Before we did like Harmony Day celebration in town halls, school hall, hiring the school hall and
Yeah.
organize the Harmony Day. But we took the challenge in last year. Why not? We can do an outdoor and do it in pop-up park. So then we can get more exposure, and also we can show the diversity to our whole community rather than only the invited guest.
Yeah.
So that was the reason we went to outdoor function
Yeah.
in Pankuk Pop-up Park, and it was massive, like 24 multicultural groups attended. And it was a great challenge because it's a huge event and doing like so many things at a time. So the good thing is because I had the experience to organize the event, so that was helping me, and
Yeah.
also I had few friends who was involved with me to organize this kind of event before. So I took their help. So that makes everything easy. But yeah, definitely every year we are learning and growing.
Yeah.
So but feedback was really good from the audience.
Yeah, that's great. I know that as a secretary, you should have lots of activities and paperwork, finding out the guest, and then like, picking up the program. And I know that it's a different varieties of program from different countries. And even if it is from India, it's from different states. So how do you feel about organizing everything? And I know that it's like a non-stop activities
It's
behind
a
the scene.
big event, and also like the team that we have, like Hassan and
Mm.
Sudha and other team members, they're very supportive, and
Yeah.
with the connection, and we try to get contact to these people, and you know, we have like programs like spreadsheet, and we organize things. We have regular meetings, and input from all the people involved. Yeah, basically from the people involved in the community to get
Okay,
engaged.
that's great. So, okay.
And the aim of this, event is to, connect that community and develop a harmonized society. That's why we selected to celebrate the Harmony Day.
Yeah.
We thought that would be the perfect day to bring the community together.
Yeah. And the best thing about this is no cultural difference, no faith difference, nothing is not talking here. It's more of like, how you can present yourself as your own identity. So I'm looking forward to see that variety of like, people. And at the same time, you are serving food as well. Like, the people are getting opportunity to experience different food states.
Yeah.
So can you share about this year's plan about the food trucks or food idea of food happening there?
Now there will be a few food trucks from different cuisines.
Yeah.
So people will get the opportunity to taste the food from different culture.
Yeah.
And and also, already there will be a few food vans, like which is from shopping center.
Shopping centers, yeah.
Yeah. So now shopping center has some limitation because they need to see what kind of food they will sell. If something is conflicting or there's a conflict of interest for other business, they will not allow to do that.
Yeah.
So we have some limitation, but definitely there will be some food from different culture.
Yeah.
So and people will get the opportunity to taste different kind of foods.
Okay. And we know that this is happening at the Point Cook Pop-up Park where you have lots of parking. You can come and enjoy. And it start from like, our preparation will start from morning, but this program starts, almost at 11 with the different guests coming from council. So my question is like, how is the support from our council on this particular program?
We are getting very good support from Wyndham City Council. So when we started with a small grant. In that time, I remember like when we started first time, we got only $1,000 from council as a small grant.
Yeah.
Now we are getting the medium grant. So this year we are getting almost $20,000 from council. That helps us to boost up the whole event and getting involving more cultural groups, so and also giving some appreciation to every group, that also helping them, encourage them to do this kind of things again and again. So which is really good. Like we are getting very good support from council, even not only the council, even Victorian Multicultural Commission also helping us to support this event.
Yeah, I know that state and federal representatives are coming as well. So can you share who are your guests? Or
I think I can pass to
You
Sunam.
can go.
Because I'm talking everything, so that's why it's better.
okay, I'll give the secretary. Okay, who is our chief guest?
No, I think Hasan can.
Okay, now our deputy foreign minister, Tim Watts, is coming.
Yeah.
So even he been there in last time. So and he said like he will be this time again. He loved to see the harmony of Point Cook. So that's really good. And also our state MP from Point Cook, Matthew Hilakari will be there. And also a few councillors will be there. And also Victorian Multicultural Commissioner will be there.
Yeah, it's a mix of people. And I know that councillors love this multicultural, events because that's really the heart of Wyndham. Because Wyndham is fully multicultural, and we know that that's the council have highest growth and multicultural families and even young families. And what we're trying to share is their own custom or tradition that passing to the next generation. So we spending this time and energy for our next generation. We passing that great value through these Harmony Days and all the efforts going to, I would say, kids because they should enjoy. They should enjoy the culture, the color, and even the smell and taste of food. So they will know that, okay, even though I'm Australian, this is my root. Because if you are disconnected from your root, really useful or fruitful if you
Yeah.
think as a person. So thinking about last 5 years and then working behind the scene and then meeting many different people, how do you feel about the attendees? Like, do you think that performing in this one and coming together and as a harmony day, are they improving in their lifestyle, or are they getting like a real voice, or are they seen outside the community?
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think we've seen that the growth in
Mm.
this the program,
Yeah.
and numbers are growing as big every
Mm.
year. I see that people are more connected in this program and
Mm.
in a community,
Yeah.
because we come from different backgrounds and we speak
Yeah.
different languages. But with this type of program, we learn from each other,
Mm.
and we're learning as well, and also trying different
Yeah.
foods and learning different cultures. So
Mm.
it's pretty. I think I see that it's growing, and we're learning from each other, and it's growing every year.
Every year,
Every
yeah,
Yeah.
that's, and just thinking out loud, do you think that any other councils are doing something similar? Like, I know that Wyndham is very special with
year.
multicultural. We can see different Harmony Day activities in corporate world and other, but I think our one, it's more of like a 20 plus variety
Yeah,
of
yeah,
programs is
Yeah.
happening. So can we say that this is one of the best we have?
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Because I've been in some other event, even Harmony Day event, even some other multicultural event,
Mm.
but I have seen that more actually particular community based. Like
Mm.
from example, like if it is organized by group, Indian groups, so
Mm.
it's more actually like focused on India.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
or if it is organized by some Greek community, is
Mm.
more focused by Greek,
Mm.
activities.
Yeah.
So, but this one, the difference with us, we are not focused on particular community or particular country.
Mm.
We are trying to accumulate, almost everyone from the globe.
Mm.
So we want to show like what is, you can see the diversity,
Mm.
and also you can see the difference of the culture.
Yeah.
So that's our aim, to
Mm.
connect through the diversity, and learn from each other,
Mm.
learn from each other languages and culture and all those things.
Mm.
So, and I think that's why I can say our one is definitely the best one,
Best one, yeah.
because we are getting more opportunities for multicultural community.
That's
I
great.
just want to add with Hasan what he said. We did run this post-program reflection on what we did well
Mm-hmm.
and what we didn't well, and then we try to look at what's missing in the program.
Yeah,
And this
Yeah.
time, I think we improved, adding
yeah,
two new
definitely.
groups.
Yeah,
So that was, I think, trying to bring more
yeah,
communities and
Yeah.
more cultural
yeah,
into our program.
yeah,
Yeah. And I can see the participants, like, we were connecting with the participant as part of our, collating the details. They're pretty excited to come and then showcase their own tradition,
yeah,
because we are getting different opportunities, but this is more of like an open air area. Then they have that freedom to showcase their own, like, the style of dress, the way that they walk and
yeah,
talk, and then even connect with the people around. So I would say, like, we are giving a great opportunity for them, especially people are so new to this country and then they can't even relate to the Australian style and tradition. So we're giving them an opportunity to be their own person.
Listen,
Yeah. So that's a very good, that's what I can see, continuing that every year. We are giving them opportunity, be authentically you, where you are from,
yeah,
be the same person. You can really stay in
yeah,
Australia to become you, rather than changing
yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
maybe in a dress style or your conversation,
yeah,
but you're in the heart, you can work as a person you are.
I
yeah,
think that's the main theme of our this harmony, that
Yeah.
yeah,
everyone belongs.
yeah,
So we
Mm.
do come from different languages, we
Yeah.
do speak different
yeah,
Mm.
languages, we come from different cultures, but then you belong to the society, you
Yeah.
belong to this place in Wyndham
Yeah.
where
yeah,
we are connected, and where we work
yeah.
together and learn from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like to show the community like multicultural is a strength for the
Mm.
community. It's not
Yeah.
like weakness, because we have a lot of diversity,
Mm.
So it's our strength. So we
Yeah.
have varieties of community groups and belongs from different
Mm.
race, different cultural backgrounds, So that's giving more strength to include everyone in our society,
Mm.
and so they'll not feel like they're the outside of the society,
Yeah.
and build one community,
Exactly.
So with the diversity. So that is the main aim for this Harmony Day celebration.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about you from your university background. You will be seeing lots of students, like like a first time
Yeah.
from different countries. How do you feel about them? Whether they're getting encouraged through these type of things? I'm sure that
Yeah,
university will
I
have.
think university we do have different programs
Mm,
for as inclusivity
mm,
and different groups, sports groups and other cultural groups as well.
mm,
I think comparing to that time and now it changed a lot. And
yeah.
I see these days there are more programs,
Mm,
cultural programs where students can be part of the
mm,
community.
yeah.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But one thing now we need to bring this, to outside the university and
yeah.
this cultural group that would I think maybe we can do something to bring, apart from outside the university. That would be more, I think,
Maybe more like bring
bring
them to these type
this
of
type of
events.
events. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And we can see lots of youngsters are coming up to this type of activities these days because they must be very active back in their country. But when they
Mm,
come here for studies and their own life, they may lose their opportunity to
mm,
be part of their traditional, like dancing and then other
Yeah.
musical areas. So I think
Mm.
we picking all different people and
mm.
then bringing here into that Harmony Day.
Yeah.
So just checking on you, what time we need to come on April 12th to enjoy the Harmony Day?
The event will be started from 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So sharp 11 o'clock will start, and we are planning to finish everything at 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So that is our target. And yeah, but definitely as organizer, we should go there from the
Earlier.
at earlier, like maybe we'll be there at around 7 a.m. in the
Mm.
morning, to set up everything, to
Yeah.
make everything ready to start at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So if you are in and around Point Cook and then you think that you need to do a bit of like a shopping, I would encourage come bit early and then start from 11. We are having many different activities and dances and programs along with the food. So you can bring your family and then enjoy the cultural activities and cultural food. So, please put this in your diary and then bring the people from your family and from your community because you must be enjoying different cultural programs that you never seen before, or you may be going back to your own country where you missed that performance back in your country. So because we are bringing all different people from New Zealand, Singapore, whatever areas that you think of, all different type of Indian, Chinese, yeah, you name it, and we have more than 25 programs coming up, and we know that it's coming up in an open air, and then it's a great place to come and connect with other people. And if you think that you're alone here in this country, can't figure out any people, this is the time to identify all these volunteers helping to become this multicultural community in Point Cook and in Wyndham. So I'm just coming back to you, Hassan. You mentioned that you are doing different things in the political area as well. And that's a one strong area that we need more multicultural people because we need to think from our multicultural perspective
Yep.
and do the changes in the system.
Mhm.
And I know that that's not a topic here, but still, what the Windham area or west side is affected is family violence, and then having that freedom to have their own way of life. So, what is your thought being a volunteer and helping these people? Can the government help in any other way through these type of multicultural programs?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Like I can give you a little example. Like
Mm-hmm.
in my clinic,
Mm-hmm.
we have run the program that also supported by Melbourne University and also from medical community board. So how our clinic can identify the victims of family violence
Mm-hmm.
and how we can help them.
Yeah.
Because according to the survey, 70 to 75% of family violence, victim of family violence actually is identified by the doctor, by the GP.
Yeah, that's the first place they
Yeah.
can open up.
So, yeah. So that's why, we trained our doctor, our receptionist, our nurses, like how you can identify that person is the victim of family violence or not.
Mm.
If yes, then how we can help them. So I think it would be a good idea, even from our Wyndham Volunteers Association, we can maybe have some sort of discussion with the state government or federal government how we can train the community people to identify the victims and also help the victims, so that could be another area that we can work.
Yeah, that would be really like, I have a best interest on family violence, and then I always find out from my guests whether they can help to, improve our system. I know that system is doing lots of good job through, Orange Door and Safe Steps and things like that. But I think, especially the West Side, we need more.
To me, like the missing part is the awareness. Because a lot of because even like when we started this group, I got a call from particular community members. So look, Hassan, I'm the victim of family violence. So what I should do?
Yeah.
So they don't know actually what they should do, and where they'll get the shelter, where they'll get some sort of support. They are not aware about these things.
Yeah.
So I think maybe even council can run some sort of awareness program, like how most of the members can know actually what they will do, when they have seen their victim of family violence.
That's great. So it's like, it's a one-stop shop for anybody from different background. Come and talk to our people, the organizers, because they have done like almost 26 and more than 26 years of experience and living experience here in Australia, so that, you can ask any question. So all these volunteers organizing us people will be there available from the early morning to finishing up and packing up maybe by 5 or 6. So I invite everybody to come, then get this advantage of this particular festival. It's not just a festival on that day, it's an ongoing commitment to the community to help the different ways that we can help. So, looking at my clock, I'm just having my last question to both of you. Then, and I usually ask this to all my guests because the theme of my show is the people who are spreading love, joy, and peace. I used to come here as my guest and then share how they keep their love and joy within you. Because the theory, I believe, if your cup is not full, you can't really give others. Because if you don't have peace, you can't even smile at other people, or you can't even share. So as a volunteers for almost 20 plus years in Australia, you have done tremendous amount of work for other people. That's a very, like, I would say, grateful thing that, and I can see many people who got benefited from your work. And thank you for that. I know that those people can't come and say to you, must have, come and share it with you. But I really want to, share that as a community radio person, that that your hard work is actually coming out as a great fruits in different families in Australia. But I just want to know, do you have any tips or a rule or any regular thing that you practice in your life to keep that calmness and peace, or maybe that inclusivity, right? Rather than, okay, I am myself, but you are thinking about other people. So a couple of tips that you can share with my audience would be really great.
I can tell one things that is the, you know, just you need to know yourself. Just ask yourself like what you want. So, and what you'll make yourself happy. For example, to me, if I can help people, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
So that's why actually I'm doing all those volunteering activities. So maybe your interest would be the different, so your happiness would be the different. But think like what you want, what you'll make you happy, and also like think like what would be the purpose of your life, how you can contribute to the society, how you can make other people happy. Then you can see the lot of way that you can involve to make other people happy. That's I'm trying. I don't know how I'm successful or not, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do something that good for the society, and that also makes me happy.
Yeah, it's a very valid point, because you should understand what's your purpose and what is making you happy.
Yeah.
I'm holding on that, and
Yeah,
then I'm checking with you.
The way I look at it is look at your strengths first. We all have different strengths, so what you can give to other people. If you look at your strengths and try to give something out to the people who needs them,
Yeah.
you feel happy. And
Yeah.
other thing is, I do mindful meditation. I think it's other thing like being peace in
Peaceful.
mind,
Yeah.
and so that you can control all the things
Yeah.
what's happening in your life. So
Yeah.
if you can balance that, then you always manage stress and do things for other people.
Okay, that's great. So I picked up two things. One is find out what's your strength or what's the area that you are really well and doing good, and then mindful
Mindful meditation.
meditation. So for my audience, I'm picking four things from these two great men. One is to find out what exactly you love, and then what makes you happy, and then do it things to others to make you happy, and find out your purpose, and then couple that with your meditation and mindful thing. So I can clearly say that, like, and if you have that purpose in your life and then continually working, I like what Hasan mentioned. I'm not stopping. I'm continuing that in your daily life.
Just keep trying. Maybe you'll feel like, okay, doing something that actually I'm not getting enough return, but keep trying. So don't wait for the return. Return will come when you see, like, for your action, somebody is you are making a smile for the
Some difference.
community or the folks for other people. Then you can see, like, okay, your action is working. So that's what I'm saying. So don't be upset. Keep trying. And then another thing is, I want to mention, always be positive.
Okay.
That's a very important things for your life. So be positive. So maybe you can see there's a lot of negative things is happening surrounding by you, but think positive way, then you'll feel happy and you'll feel the encouragement to do something better.
That's great. So I'm picking up because, sometimes I will be also going into that hall that, what's the point? I'm doing nothing is actually happening. But I love the point that you mentioned, Hassan. It's like, we may not see the response or result that you're doing, but some other family or some other person is smiling at the other end, or like, getting benefit from your good work. So be positive, and then make sure that you continue whatever you're doing with your purpose. And again, I invite you, everybody who is hearing this interview, to come to Point Cook Pop-Up Park on 12th of April. Yeah, that's a Sunday coming up, the one more week to go. But we'll all...
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday morning. So not this coming Saturday, the week after. And then we will be there welcoming you to enjoy the beautiful cultural festival along with the beautiful food. So thank you so much for coming to our studio and then, sharing
It's our
your
pleasure
thoughts. Yeah.
to be in your show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you. And again, like, it's a good place. Come and share with us what is happening with your volunteering time to the community.
It's a great networking event as well. Like, get to know each other. So I hope people will enjoy.
Okay. Thank you again. So, my listeners, this is Dominus Nisi on 88.9 FM. Your host is Bismi Palati. I will be coming back again with the wonderful volunteers and great stories from Wyndham next week, same time on this channel, 88.9 FM, on the special show called Dominus Nisi. Thank you.